calf kick, is that something that you worked on a lot for this particular fight?
Yeah. The calf kick, believe it or not, my wrestling coach bring that to me a couple years ago. He's like, hey, like, look, start kicking here instead of kicking to the thigh. And then now it's becoming popular. Now everybody's using it. So that's and then I know I'm a pretty heavy kicker. Like, I know that. I know when I crack the pants. It's not just like it's a good whip or it's fast. It's hard. And then I do take pride on that. And then I do a lot of leg work. I do a lot of running. Like, I just try to be a machine year around, because then you can actually go in camp not worried about get in shape. I'm already in shape when they come in for a fight. So it's just about adjusting the technique and everything. And when he kicked me twice in the leg, I was like, okay. But see what happened when I kicked him back. It didn't take more than a couple of. And then I realized, because he changed the guard right away. You cannot let your opponent know right away. Like, it's simple. Like, I've been hurt before. Like, I've been hurt, but you gotta poker first. You gotta, like, take your time. You gotta, like, you know. And then I think he wasn't ready for that energy that I brought to him. When he was going side to side, I was pointing, oh, you wanna go left? Okay, go left. When he was turning south, I was turning south with him, and I was talking to him.
Dana White said the other night about 10 times that he thinks this is going to be the fight of the year for 2020. What do you think? Is that what we're going to see on September 26th, or are you hoping for a cleaner type of performance that's like performance of the night?
I think a performance of the year, shutout of the year, shutdown of the year, maybe. Fight of the year, I've already had that in my back pocket, but if it happens again, I just don't think it's going to happen just because of the situation. You have to be smart enough to put it together. This guy gasses after the first round. Got 5 rounds. Look at me in all my fights in the 5th round and in the 6th round. I mean, not 6th round, the 5th round. So what am I saying? I got distracted. Look at me on my fights in the 5th round, and the 4th round, 3rd round, the later rounds. I'm always fresh. So yeah, precision is going to be the key in this fight. Precision, skill, and just taking them out one by one.
Announced the other day, Corey Anderson now coming to Bellator. What did you make of that news when you heard he had signed?
Yeah, I was happy for Corey. I trained with him before, and it's great pickup for Bellator. 205-pound division needs some talent, and he brings, he's a top 5 guy in the world. So that's a huge pickup. And the couple guys, that I was looking at 205. One being Machida. After this fight, and then Corey Anderson's right there too. So I assume he'll fight and then potentially be next in line for a title. So looking forward to that matchup.
Yeah, so you'd like to see him get a win in Bellator first before challenges for your belt?
It doesn't really matter. I stepped in and had a title fight first fight. Because my opponent got hurt, so I got to step right into the title. He's deserving, so I wouldn't mind that at all.
look at that fight, though, it does appear someone's getting their ass kicked. But you're going to have a real big debate on which one it is. Is the power and the forward motion and the cutting off of the ring of Paulo going to simply overwhelm Adesanya, or is Adesanya going to move around and touch him up all night long? It seems as though one of these is going to be obvious. We won't know till this is done, but the fight is very special. I can't think of a rivalry within the middleweight division that I've seen quite like this one. This is extremely personal, and this is not two guys who happen to be great, who happen to have scary and unique skill sets that are intimidating and impressive and undefeated, willing to fight each other. That's what you'll see a lot, and should the recipe and the concoction that I just laid out be what's going to take place, you got something very special to watch. This one just has one different ingredient, which is they aren't just willing, they want to fight each other. They want to fight each other to the point that when Adesanya beat Whitaker and could have gone in 5 different directions, and Paulo wasn't the huge star that moment that he is now. He was rising star. He wasn't the big star that he is right this second. Adesanya could have gone in 5 different directions in front of the world record setting crowd in his moment and steered his own ship. He did just that, and he steered it right into Paulo's lap. Adesanya's probably had a big breakfast and a big lunch already before this video is going to hit his desk, and is probably within one workout of making weight. Paulo Costa has to take off 35 pounds of steel. Only thing between them is time and space. The time is 6 weeks. The space is getting limited. I gotta tell you, as a fan, I'm looking forward to this one.